The difference between freelance photographers and those who own successful photography businesses, it's not a photography degree or a certain amount of years of experience. It's a shift in mindset. It's going from thinking of photography as a hobby to turning it into a real business. It involves growing beyond your comfort zone, making some difficult decisions, and being unafraid to change course when necessary. It can be fun though, but if you're willing to put in the work, the rewards can be great. In this video, I will provide a few tips on how to make the transition from freelance photographer to boutique photography business owner. So grab a hot cup of tea and let's get started. Hey, I'm Sarah Petty, and this channel is for photography business owners to learn how to build a thriving photography business and still be there for your family. You shouldn't have to pick. If this is a dream of yours, then make sure to snap the subscribe button and click the bell notifications to stay on top of what I think is the best business photography content on YouTube. I'm curious, how would you categorize your current photography business? Are you still in the sort of freelance stage, or have you shifted to treating it as a full-time business? Comment below because I would love to know. Now, let's talk about the mindset shifts that you're going to need to have to move from freelance photographer to boutique business owner. Mindset shift number one. First off, being a successful photography business takes time. Have patience. I get it. If you've ever met me, I'm probably the least patient person that you know. And if I did it, you can do it too. Because here's the thing. Building a successful photography business does take time, just like raising a baby. You don't have a baby and send it off to get its driver's license or heck, even walk or be able to feed itself. Same thing with a new little baby business. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither will your dream business be. Give yourself a longer runway and make the commitment to the long term of your business. Be patient, stay focused, keep working hard, and you will get there. Mindset shift two, small is the new big. When first starting out, it's important not to bite off more than you can chew and say, oh my gosh, I can do anything and I will do anything and everything for you. Seth Godin, one of my favorite authors, wrote a book called Small is the New Big, and it's great advice for all business owners. To expand, we do it by contracting, and that is so important. So tons of new skills that you're learning as you shift from a freelance photographer to owning your own boutique business, and that doesn't mean you have to have a studio, you don't. But it's your pricing, your numbers, paying yourself, cash flow, projections, marketing, workflow, and really focusing in on your target audience. Because when you try to do too much too soon, that's a recipe for disaster. Instead, start small, stay laser focused on who you're able to serve best, and grow your business gradually over time. What's interesting is when people see you as an expert at one thing, they will reach out and ask you for other things because they see you as an expert. I remember when I started my business, I wanted to be known as the baby photographer in my area. And I had this man call me and he said, oh my gosh, you're so talented. I've heard things about you. I saw a mailer you did. Can you come out and photograph my horse? And I thought, what about me photographing babies in my studio made you think I want to come out or know how to even photograph your horses? What was nice is it allowed me to decide, do I want to photograph this or that? I could say no if I didn't want to or if I didn't have the expertise, but I was attracting the clients that I really wanted to work with, which was people with little babies. The thing about the focus is this will allow you to perfect the business management side of things and build a solid foundation before you go trying to scale and expand. Mindset shift number three. That's me. Pick your pony and ride it. Pick one pony. Think about it. If you try to ride two ponies at once, it's not going to end up well, is it? When you're first starting out, it can be tempting to try to please everyone by offering a wide range of services and doing every single thing that anybody wants. And I get it. You want all of the business you can get, but it's so much better to focus on your niche and on becoming the go-to photographer in that niche. For example, people pay more for experts. If I'm going to a doctor, say I've torn my MCL or my ACL in my knee, I'm going to go to a knee specialist who's an expert in the knee, not just a general practitioner. And so when people see you as that expert, they see that you understand their problems and their needs and you have the solution. You just can't simply be the best at every scenario, especially when you're starting out. And if you try to say, I'm the best at all these different things, people are gonna think, oh, they're a jack of all trades and a master of none. I learned this when I started my business, and I started out saying yes to everything, and I realized quickly, I don't want to photograph the horse. I don't want to photograph an evening event for some politicians. So I started realizing, no, I'm going to focus, laser focus in on what I love to do, which is creating artwork for kids' rooms. Each child alone, big, bright, colorful, polka dotted frames, really whimsical and playful, and that's what got me known. What this did was it helped me attract right fit clients. I always go like this, who aren't price sensitive. Those are the freeple cheaple people down here, cheaper. But they valued my photography and they helped me build a successful business that lasts. So pick a pony and ride it. You can apply it to any part of your business, like your focused target audience, picking your mentor. I really believe when you pick a business mentor, you pick one and you stick with that one mentor instead of taking all this random advice from different people giving it to you. Pick your pony and ride it. Mindset shift number 4, hobbyist to business owner. Look, this is your business. Treat it like one. I love this saying too. What gets measured gets managed. Your ability to grow your business is determined by what it is you measure. How many new contacts are you making in a month in your community? How many conversations are you starting or jumping into that lead people to ask you what it is you do for a living? How many notes of joy, that's what we call them in my community, notes that you're sending out in your community that are telling people, oh my gosh, I love what you're doing. I'm so proud of you. Way to win this award. Way to do this, right? Every single week, my students are doing that. 10, 20 of them. How many sessions are you booking in a month? What's your average client order? How many hours are you spending on each order? All of these things are so important, and they're the key to getting you from a freelancer, a part-timer, a hobbyist, to a profitable photography business owner. Even if you're still part-time, they're completely different. Mindset shift number 5, shift to boutique in-person sales. We call it BIPS, boutique in-person sales. Do you ever wonder what your photography is worth? Like, what can I sell this for? What's it worth? Because I know what I'm paying and I feel like I should be able to charge more. And what's interesting is I've talked to a lot of photographers, and I can say with confidence that you are likely worth a lot more than you think. So don't you think it's time you start charging what your value is? And if you feel like you don't have value, then learn to create the value so that you're worth more. You can't base your prices on your competition because for the most part, they're probably not making money. They're probably not doing it right. And then you're competing on price and you can't win the price race to the bottom. Also, stop doing what everyone else is doing. If you're telling yourself everybody wants just the digital files and everybody wants online galleries to order from, then they can download and do what they want with it. No, you're not serving them. That's like people coming into your beautiful sit-down steak restaurant and saying, we just want the ingredients. Can we just have the ingredients? No. People go to a restaurant because they want the restaurateur to cook the food for them and serve it and make it a fabulous experience. And that's what we do as photographers. What you want to do is become a consultant who helps the clients sit down and cull through their images and picks out the best images for their home so that they have beautiful wall portraits to celebrate the people and the pets that they love by looking at every single day. And also you create value by creating a fully VIP experience. What I find is freelancers, they can take some great images, but then they turn them over as digital files for the client to do whatever they want with. It's very transactional and the job ends. Boom, I hired you, here's your stuff, bye-bye. There's no real relationship built. I want you to build a relationship with your clients. Boutique photography business owners do just that. We create great experiences. We have strong relationships, even friendships. And our clients have artwork that hangs on their walls, which is what we love. And what's worth more, you can charge more for that. Listen, these mindset shifts will help you transition from a freelance photographer to a boutique photography business owner. And remember, being patient is your greatest asset. Make the commitment that you're in it for the long haul, not just, well, if this works, I'm going to do it. No, whether this works or it doesn't work, figuring out, hey, someone before me has done this, and if they can do it, I can do it too. And committing to the long term. Because look, any business worth building takes consistency and effort over time. Also, small is the new big. Getting laser focused on getting good at pricing, understanding your numbers, paying yourself, cash flow, projections, marketing, workflow, and especially really honing in on your niche. Doing that before you take on more clients. So you know what to say, how to price. You've got all the answers before you go just bringing clients in. Remember to pick your pony and ride it. Find a niche you love, super focus on it. Same thing with your mentor. Find a mentor who's doing what you want to do, that they're still making money, that they're still being a portrait photographer. The major leap that you're going to be making is that shift up here from being a hobby photographer, which is fine, nothing wrong with that. But what if you could turn it into a business? Wouldn't it be nice to have extra money showing up into your life every month? I think so. And look, the most important shift I can recommend is to never sell your digital files again. Business portraits, headshots, that's something different, okay? We're talking portraits of families, babies, high school seniors, pets. Start focusing on the boutique model and boutique in-person selling, BIPs, instead of putting online galleries up for people to screenshot and take, and you'll never hear from them again. And then you won't ever have to worry about competitors charging less than you again. It's not even going to be an issue. I hope these tips were super helpful because they've made a huge impact in my own business and the business of thousands of students that we have taught this model to. Hey, if you're ready to transition from freelance to a boutique business and you aren't sure where to go next, book a call with one of my strategy coaches on me, free call to see how we can help you. Go to joyofmarketing.com/book a call. Hey, thank you so much for watching and subscribing to this channel. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to right here so you can get more content to help you grow your photography business. And if you love today's video, click here to get more actionable steps. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.